I will. Lydia Des Dolles, MMA Connect TV, standing from Dublin ThaiBoxing with Rob Cooley. What's the story?
All good.
How'd you finally get you on the show?
Yeah, it's been a while. Dodging on my hedges.
No, you weren't actually dodging it, were you? No, we just didn't run into each other. Right, step in. First rule of MMA Connect TV, stand in the shop.
Right,
so I just came down here, just check in on all the lads, see how you're doing. How are you getting on? How's training going?
Yeah, grand, just normal. Just training away Monday night, usual. Yeah. It's all just normal. Lee had the fight there, so nothing lined up for the minute.
Yeah. When did you last fight?
I fought on, I don't know what the date was. I fought Marcus O'Hara from Waterford in good counsel there. I think it was Keen Show. Yeah, it was Keen Cow Takeover.
The takeover, yeah. And a bit of time off now and back in it.
I was due to fight in the Martin Show, sorry. I was due to fight on Martin Show there, but I got injured, so had to pull out. I was a good bit out for myself. I was a bit gutted on that, but hopefully I'll go again.
It's shit, isn't it, when you have to pull out from a fight, right? But what can you do? Like, no one wants to pull out, right? So, what do we have something booked for next year, or?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, Darren just said he just keeps it quiet, like, you know what I mean. So he just said to me, yeah, just keep working away. I have something for you in the new year. So
for our viewers that might not know too much about like you or your fight career, how many fights have you had?
Just 5.
You've gone pro though, right? This is pro, right?
That was due to be, and I pulled out. Yeah, so
okay. So what was the decision behind gone pro?
Nothing really. Darren just said it to me. Kind of down here, the way we do it is more just Darren calls you whenever you're ready. Like they'll tell you, right, just this one's C class. So yeah, it was just normal, just training one day, and you just said, yeah, this one's the C class. Sorry.
Okay.
You just said, yeah, this was C class. So just normal. Like Lee and that had just gone as well. So just kind of normal. Didn't really think too much into it.
Why did you start training?
About 2 years ago now, I'd say.
Why did you start?
Oh, why? Sorry. Connor, who's hitting the pads there in the background now, he was in charge of the beginners at the time, and it was just our skill. I wasn't really up to much. I was playing rugby after school and that. I played rugby with Connor originally, and then he just said, "Why don't you come down to class once?" And just went down just for fitness. No intention to fight or anything. And then I just loved it.
It's kind of mad, isn't it? The way like people just start to just get a bit of fitness and then
training, you want to fight straight away. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah.
What made you fall in love with the sport?
I don't know what it was, to be honest. It's hard not to explain. Like, it kind of just, it's cringy. Like, but teach you a lot about yourself. Like, you can push yourself a lot further. Like, and just health-wise, now I'm way better. Like, I was always just out on the gargle, all that. Like, so this year.
A lot of people don't like. I know that they read about like how the benefits of martial arts can like impact on someone, but nobody really kind of knows how it kind of gives you like the tools to be self-sufficient.
Change your lifestyle altogether. Like, it's brilliant. It's really the best thing I ever done. Definitely coming down here, like 100%.
And your little bro's here as well. He's your younger brother, is he?
Yeah, he's younger. Yeah, he's
gonna get him for an interview as well.
Get him in a minute. Yeah, Aidan Cooley. Stay on. I don't know where he's over there.
He's getting changed.
Yeah, so he was on the pads. Hopefully he's looking to fight now as well. I think.
So did he come down here because of you?
Yeah, he come down. Like me, Connor, Lee, we're all kind of mates outside the gym, so he was already in the crew, you know what I mean? So
he's in the crew, get him down, come on. You know what I mean? Now you've all got something to talk about. He's the one that was left out, you know.
Yeah, he was kind of in the background, so he wanted to get stuck in, so.
It's good though, because I remember a time when I used to be the only person in the room who watched the UFC, and I used to be like, there's no one to talk to, and now it's like there's always one person who doesn't watch it, you know. So it's good to see like that, like martial arts and everything is starting to creep up. It's a good buzz. Obviously, like I came in here earlier on, the place was buzzing. Beginners were leaving, you guys were starting. Like, what do you think? What's the reasoning behind it? Obviously, Darren's a great coach. There's great coaches down there, but it's packed down here.
About Darren, like Darren's the best. Honestly, I know everyone says about that coach, but Dylan's the best. Like
why do you think he's a good coach?
Just. Everything he does, he's just so subtle and everything, you know. You wouldn't even know he's telling you something, and he is, and just registers with you later. Or he might send you a video here or something, like he wouldn't even tell you, you know. But it's just subtle in how he does it, and he's just so sharp. You can see yourself, like he watches everything. We just have to listen to him. That's it. We just fully trust him. You're grand, like.
The banter, the banter is like most of it, right? I always say to him like, why are you liking your coaching? Because I think he's hilarious. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, he tones it down at the fights and the shows now more than that. But it's good, like, you know, pre-fight nerves and all that just goes out the window with him messing all the time. You know what I mean? It's good, yeah.
Well, listen, great to catch up with you and great to get you on the show. I'm looking forward to the next time you fight, and like we'll get you on and like post-fight interview. That's the real one. That's the real interview, right?
Get the MMA Connect one on. That's what you want.
But a pleasure to talk to you, get you on the show. Rob Cooley for MMA Connect TV. Cheers.